Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special playset video showcase we're going to be looking at the Autobot Countdown with Micromaster Rocket Base. What we're going to do with this video, we're going to have a quick look at him in both of his modes. I'm going to show you all the accessories that came with him, point out a couple of things that you need to be aware of if you're looking to purchase one for yourself, and as I'm lucky enough to have a couple of different types of packaging, we'll get to have a look at the artwork and the battle scenes on the back of that. As you can probably tell already, this is a huge setup, and that's because this toy it's massive, and funnily enough it was the biggest Transformer toy released in 1989, and when it's all folded out into its base you can see why. So what we're going to do in this video, I'll do a bit of talking, pointing at a few things here, but then I'll have to pick up the camera and then we'll go in and have a closer look at everything that way. So on the left hand side you've got the Micromaster Commander Lunar Rover mode, which is this big one here, and of course I've put Countdown on there. That in itself is a very big mode anyway. It's a huge toy, and as I say, that's what its alternate mode is, and then you've got the main battle station mode there right in front of you where it's all been folded out. I've already mentioned it came out in 1989 and it was just referred to as the Rocket Base. Countdown was actually the little pilot or the little character which we're going to go to and have a look at now. So here is Countdown right there, excuse the glare. That's the figure, and for the people who collect Transformers recently or the new stuff, this was the figure that they basically updated and put with the new generations Titan class Mega Supreme. But this is where he originally came from. He originally came with the Rocket Base there. That's him in his robot mode, and then this is him here in his little car mode. So things to be aware of with this is he needs his little satellite dish on his roof, and of course he's got a bit of white plastic, so be aware of that. That's one of the big things actually, to be fair, the white plastic. It's on the top of the rocket, which you can see there. So it'll show if it's some fade, or if it gets yellow it'll show that really easy, and that's when it's folded out into its station mode. So you've got a gun that's underneath it that's important to keep hold of. That front folds out to be like a little drawbridge. These ramps, you need 3 of them, 1, 2 and 1 at the back. There's a motor arm you can connect at the back as well there. There's 2 guns that attach to the tower. You've got the front base part there and the aerial. That is the same as this. So if you have a quick look at it here, it's quite a big piece. Stickers on this are quite important. It does make it look really good, otherwise it'll just look really plain, really boring, just a big blue thing. So yeah, carrying on with everything that comes with it. Typically I can't put that back now. Oh, there we go. You've got the other attachment there, which it fits inside. That's there on the front, and on the back it's there as well. Everything's falling apart. There we go, that's where that fits. You've got the twin cannon there, and it fits there on the other base form. So you've got, yeah, lots of accessories. You've got the helipad as well. I've put the other ones down here, and you've got the 2 ramps which are across the back there. So there's quite a lot of stuff to go with this, and again you can probably just get a gauge or a feel of just how big this is when it's all folded out. It's actually bigger than the Overlord one that I did when I folded him out. It is a big play set. If I grab something to give you an idea how tall it is, I've got a Transformers annual here at the side. There we go, look, so it's taller than a Transformers annual, so it is very big. You haven't got my trusty Magnus cab anywhere at the moment, unfortunately, so I'm just going to pan around quite slow just to give you an idea and a feel of it and the detail. And of course, with the rest of your Micromasters, this is a brilliant playset. It really is. They use this a lot more with the Japan toy line, and there's actually a Galaxy Shuttle figure that you can fit there. I still haven't managed to get one of them yet, but when I do, I'll obviously show you a video on it. Right, before we have a look at the packaging here, so in the UK, this was exclusive to Woolworths, and I don't remember seeing it in any other shop, actually, apart from that one in the UK. So that's where we could get it from. I'm just going to grab this big box down here now. So this is the main box. You've got the artwork there, and again the box shows it in the base mode with everything folded out, and as I say, the Lunar mode is what's known as the alternate mode. I'm going to just turn this around quickly. Unfortunately, with the Micromaster boxes, they didn't have too good a battle scenes on the back. You've just got their countdown, and you've got Skystalker there, the Decepticons, and that's pretty much what they did. They showed the main nemesis. You had the Autobot and then the Decepticon equivalent, and then that's obviously the countdown figure there as well. Let's have a quick look. On the top of the box, you've got how it sort of transforms, how it all folds out to be, as I've already said a couple of times now, a quite impressive battle station. I've got one more here to show you. This is one that I've picked up very recently. Everything's exactly the same, just that the language is different. So we've got Spanish, so it's the Spanish box, and this one is mint and seal box. So that's why I've kept it the way it is. There is no other difference, unfortunately, on this. It's not as if there's a different battle scene or anything else new. It's just exactly the same. It's just that the language is all in Spanish. So I'm going to now slowly attempt to put some of these back. So yeah, 1989, sort of the tail end of the Transformers really. Micromasters were really big. They had lots of things, loads of play sets for you able to connect with these, and like what they're doing now, to be honest. Obviously they're doing something very similar with all the seeds, the fact that you've got all these little play sets, and with these little ramps you can lock everything up. But this is where they got the ideas from. This is the original one, and I hope it brought back some nice memories for you. Yeah, and keep your ideas and suggestions coming forward. This was the 1989 Micromaster Rocket Base and Countdown.